shit. Good morning, bitch, and welcome to the morning tea with Lonnie Bee.
Yes, good morning.
I grabbed that mic like a gear shift.
Yes,
yes, bitch. I grabbed that bitch. We are here.
Yes.
It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on.
We try to get it together.
It's a lot going on right now, okay? Seriously, now I know a lot of you probably looking for me live on Facebook. I decided not to go today. I'm going to be going live from the actual show station, okay, page, which is ripradionetwork.com. All right? Yes. All right, it's too much going on. I've been holding my phone, okay, looking like Tony. Okay, not in the show, watching the show. All right, yes.
Be posting it, man.
Okay, yes, not in the show, watching the show.
I be posting it.
Yes, all right. So I'm here with my tea party. But before I get into anything, I just want to say, how was everybody? You know, day that we wasn't apart. I mean, that we wasn't together. How was everything going on with y'all?
Wednesday.
Yesterday.
It was wonderful.
What did y'all do Wednesday?
I didn't hump on hump day.
You didn't hump on hump day?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's your information.
Yes, okay.
So
what did you do? What did you do, Ron, yesterday?
Tuesday night I bowled, and I bowled fucking great.
You did?
Oh, I bowled great.
You did?
Yes, I did.
That's amazing.
Yeah, thank you. Y'all should come check me out one night.
I don't want to. Okay. For those of you that don't know, I am Lonnie Bee, America's Judy on duty, and I'm here with the tea party. Yes, right here to my right.
Yes.
That's Tony. Get high. Tea.
What a goddamn dude. Good morning.
Yes. Right here across from me, bitch. Yes. Oh, looking like hot soup.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, looking like a Coke bottle. Yes. 03. Yes, bitch.
Calorie.
It's Miami Mills.
Yes, good morning.
Yes, Miami is in the building. Yes, and this is a mistake right here. Okay, I fucking okay, of regret, bitch. Yes.
What's up, y'all? Good
this
morning.
is the loyal, ridiculous Ron.
Yeah. What's up, y'all? Good morning.
And we are the tea party for those of you that's joining us for the first time. I'm excited. I am fucking excited. So Ron arrived on time today.
As usual.
Yes, I was a little late from traffic, but I was here before 11.
Thank you.
Okay, Miami came in next, and then strolled in Tony. So we just taking points of who get the pink slip by the end of October. Thank you. Okay, let's get into the tea.
Ooh, yeah.
Yes, and I don't know if y'all know, but Gabrielle Union. Y'all know who she messed with, right?
Yeah.
Who?
Dwayne Wade.
That's right.
Thank you.
I didn't know that she had 8 to 9 miscarriages.
Oh, shit.
They've been
Damn.
trying to have a baby.
That's
They've been
sad.
trying
That's a
to
lot.
have a baby.
Oh, I feel sad for her.
Not being disrespectful though, but like, when do you say try something else? Or
I
surrogate
agree
or
with him,
something?
man, because
Eight.
that's bad for your
That's
body.
messing up
right?
your body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy, y'all. 8?
Did you ever have a miscarriage before?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
How many?
One. No, I had 2. No, one. I'm sorry, one. But mine was really, really bad. I only had one really bad miscarriage to the point that I was hospitalized.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, just for a
It
day.
fucks you up like that?
It depends. That's why I said, like, because I ain't gonna lie. What happened was, out of nowhere, I started bleeding. When I said I was bleeding, I was like,
What the fuck
Like
is
your
going
water,
on?
like, yeah, it was like, bitch, get a towel. And by the time I got to the hospital, the towel was soaked.
Oh, you was bleeding like a gunshot wound
Yeah,
victim.
like a gunshot wound victim, bitch, but out the ass.
Oh, my God.
my
Bitch. So I'm
God.
like, what the fuck? So I get to the hospital. So they was like, you're having a miscarriage. Because I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know I was pregnant.
Right.
Yeah.
So they was like, you're having a miscarriage and there's nothing we can do about it. You just gotta let it flow. And I'm like, this fucking much?
Wow.
They said, bitch, put on a pamper, bitch, and tighten it tight.
Your freaky ass probably thought he broke down the walls,
Bitch,
bitch.
I thought he tore the pussy out,
The
bitch.
walls down.
Did you have to get a blood transfusion or something?
No, I didn't have to get a blood transfusion, but they sent me back home. Because I ain't gonna lie, it slowed down when I got to the hospital. But then I went back home, and soon when I got back home, I got laid down, like took some Tylenol because I was cramping. Laid down, like I kind of like something just was like, get up. I got up, my fucking mattress was red, bitch.
Damn, bitch.
My mattress was red.
So you was sitting there laying on the bed like a strawberry
Okay,
shortcake.
bitch, hello? Bitch, like with extra feeling, bitch. With extra feeling. And I called, so this time I called the ambulance. And they checked, something was like, they say they checked my levels. They said my levels was low. So they gave me, you know, the IV to put levels in. So they had to do a CV, I think it's called a CBV or something like that. Basically, they had to do the actual the abortion thing. And they clear it out. I mean, clean you out. A suction or whatever. I mean, I was asleep for it or whatever. And it was like a 10-minute process. So, I mean, after they did that, I wasn't bleeding anymore.
Okay.
But normally when you have a miscarriage, it just float. It's
Y'all
supposed
go
to
through
just
a lot
flow
as women,
through.
Slim.
But
Right.
Bitch, I was having triplets, bitch.
Yes,
Shit.
bitch, okay, I'm
10
praying
kids.
For my life. That bitch is dead, Avalanche.
Yeah.
I really go through a lot of.
All right, so moving on. Here's some more tea. Cardi B still number one. Cardi
Word.
B
We
is still number one. Now you know this bitch made history.
Yes, she did.
Okay, she made history.
She did.
Yeah, she did.
You know,
She's a stripper and she made history.
Oh, talk your shit. You are allowed to. Yeah. For those of you that say stripper don't have a future, talk your shit.
Bitch, strippers make history, bitch. Black history, bitch.
Bitch, yes. So she's sitting at number one, bitch, like Mona Lisa.
Yes,
Like
she
I
is.
am in this chair, like Little Miss Muffet. She is excited. I'm so happy for Cardi B.
I am
Yeah.
too.
Man, I'm happy for Cardi B.
I am too.
Bitch,
So
she's
speaking
sitting
of
there
Cardi B,
like Humpty Dumpty,
Safari,
bitch.
who have nothing to do with Cardi B.
Okay.
But he was in an interview, okay? And the name of the show is Everyday Struggle with Joe Budden and them.
Okay.
Okay, you know that's a disrespectful show. I like it.
Yes,
Okay.
thank you.
So he was on there, and they asked him a question about Cardi B.
Okay.
Now, first they asked about the Meek Mill situation. Okay, you remember when Meek Mill's bodyguards
Yes,
jumped on him
okay.
and chased him, and he ran like a track star.
Yes, he
okay,
did.
who wouldn't have ran?
Bitch.
First of all, who wouldn't have ran?
Hello?
Okay, you got 6 motherfucking Suge Knights coming after you. First of all, I'm gonna aim for your balls, and that don't phase you, bitch. I'm crawling or running. Okay, I'm running.
Out.
Okay, seriously. So anyway, he talked about that. Okay, he said, you know what I'm saying, he don't like Meek, Meek don't like him. Move on.
Thank
So
you.
then they asked him about Nicki Minaj. So the dude on there, I don't really know his name like that. The other one, the dude that's on there with Joe Budden, the other dude.
The young boy.
DJ Academic.
Yeah, DJ Academic. He was
face.
going at Safari neck, bitch. He was going at that motherfucker neck like he was pressing him out.
Okay.
Like he was like, okay, you say you did so much for Nicki, but what did you do?
Right.
He said, what did you do? Safari said, basically, I was the executive producer on the album. He said, what did you produce? You say she owes you money. What did she owe you for? Was it a punchline? Did you pick a beat? Like, what is it? So he was basically saying there's certain things that he can't talk about because there's still legal paperwork going around.
All right.
Okay, he said, okay, fine. Okay? So then he told him to his face. He said, basically, he thinks Safari is a corny rapper. Okay? Safari was giving back, you ain't heard all of my shit.
Okay.
He said, well, the shit that I did here, your delivery is weak.
Okay.
Okay? So he said, well, that's your opinion. But Joe Budden likes Safari.
Right, okay.
Okay? So in the middle of the interview, Safari changed coats. Fur. All right? I don't know what type of gay shit is going on here.
He
I don't know
always
if
do
this
that
an interview or I don't know if this an interview or
Interview or
fashion
fashion
show.
show. That
I don't know
queen
what the
shows
fuck is
up.
going
That
on.
queen shows
Okay?
up.
But
I
I
go
like
out.
those furs.
Yeah.
It's very comfortable.
Work queen.
Okay? Watch out for paint.
Somebody endorsed.
So anyway, so he's sitting there, he having a conversation. So this is the questions of all questions. They asked him, do you think Nicki is really happy for Carly? He said no. So Joe Budden said, how can you really say that? He said, I know Nicki.
I know.
I know Nicki. He said, I've been knowing Nicki for over 10 years. They said, well, Nicki told her congratulations. He said, that don't mean nothing.
That's true.
He said, would you like to look like a hater?
That's true.
He said, I know Nicki. And he said, Nicki is shook right now.
Mm.
Fuck, he said.
Wow.
That bitch is shook.
He said
She
Nicki
ain't
is shook right now.
no reason to be shook.
But that's what he
Yes,
said.
she
He
is.
said he
Yes, she
know
do.
her.
Yes, she
That's
did.
not
He said he
That's
know
not
her.
true.
That's not true.
That bitch have a
He said
reason to be shook.
Well, technically, you know, Nicki, you know, all the girls in the rap industry say Nicki wants to be the only girl out.
That's it.
Now,
That's how
if you
that's,
feel that way, then you got something to be scared
That's
about.
what I said.
But as
She-
far as talent wise, she don't have nothing to be scared about.
Yeah,
huh?
she has fucking
Talent
roll you
don't
fine.
always
Well,
win.
this
I'm
dude
just saying,
that's
like-
been laying wood in her for over 10 years said
believe
he knows Nicki.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. I
So
believe her
basically
too.
what
I
he's
believe
saying
him
is
too.
Nicki is an evil bitch.
Oh, I agree. I agree. She seemed like, but see, at the end of the day, people gotta realize that when you number one, you always a motherfucker under you who just coming out. Joe, that's big to have that number one album, that number one single
Single, yeah.
with Lauryn Hill. I mean, that is a threat.
No
now she
question.
just gotta get her shit up. But as far as talent, fuck no, she can't fuck
Nah.
with Nicki though. But
Just right now.
Just if
Just
Nicki
right
just
now.
focus
Don't
on
worry. That
herself.
bitch gonna do numbers.
Nicki
I'm sorry.
Nicki
I fuck
stay
with Cardi
focused
B,
on
but
herself.
but how do
She
you
don't got
top?
no
How
words.
do you top what she
you just did. I do. I agree. I don't
How do
know.
you talk
But
What she did?
What did?
But how does Cardi B top what she just?
But
she's gonna come out
did
on the
she
stage
just-
with
did-
Michael Jackson.
Hold on, did
bitch.
she
That's
top what she
gonna
just
do.
Oh, you
did
bring
because
that
of
back to life.
talent,
She gonna
or did
bring
she
Michael
top what she
Jackson
just
alive.
did because of the fans?
No, I'm asking how does Cardi B top her own success?
Yeah.
Like being number one for that.
I'm gonna tell you what it make me feel good about Cardi.
It's not really topping the thing. First of all, that's not a success. That's a history mark.
History mark. Okay.
So what she can do as an artist, and people that do things like that, you just be consistent.
Okay.
Exactly.
You be consistent. That's what's going to make her successful.
Right.
You be consistent. You know what I'm saying? And as long as she's consistent, she's going to win.
So
Yeah.
So why?
Because she already did something that no other hip hop female have done since Lauryn Hill.
Facts.
So basically, she's ahead of all these bitches.
First rapper.
Okay?
Yeah.
Because she's not claiming titles, she's making statements.
Good point.
But is this song popular because it was another rapper song as well that was had at the time, or is it popping because she actually did a bomb job and she deserves
That's
it?
another
She did a
thing.
bomb job.
No,
She
hear
did
what
a
I'm
bomb
saying.
job.
But
She
why
did,
her?
but she did take somebody.
I'm not taking nothing away from her because I love the song. But why her original song ain't getting no push like that?
Because
she got
it's-
an original song that's out right now.
Because of this.
Because everybody have that moment. Everybody have that moment. That's just like you. If you do music for so long, you've been doing music all your life, it might take that one single to get you noticed.
Fact.
And that single is your moment.
Yeah.
This is her moment right now.
I agree.
So
you know what I'm saying?
her job
Everybody
is to
have
deliver
that
some
moment.
more, basically.
Right. Nicki been out for a long time before she got on the scene.
Yeah.
But it was that motherfucking monster that made
That
people
monster.
pay attention to
Yeah,
her.
you right.
Regardless of all that itty bitty shit she did, it was monster.
You right.
So you gotta keep
That made
delivering,
people,
basically.
everybody have that moment to
Facts.
be
Yeah.
like, okay, hold on now. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So now that she got everybody attention, all she got to do is be
it
consistent.
going.
That's what she got to be consistent.
I ain't gonna. Nicki have been saying some wild shit. Cause I follow her on Instagram, and she just be posting shit like
Oh, her
be
slick talk
subliminals.
is wicked.
wicked.
She talk that shit.
Oh,
But
She
it go
talk
to
that
a
she
shit.
was
million
like,
people though.
oh yeah, and it'd be like, oh yeah, thank you for the million records I sold. Like she honestly
she
like,
talk
Yeah,
that
but
shit.
it goes to the if the
it
shoe
just give
fit
me,
well.
bitch, just let Cardi shine for
But it don't
me,
even
bitch.
gotta
Let
be
me
the
ask y'all
Cardi
a
because she was
question.
doing it before.
Do Nicki
Cardi.
give y'all insecure?
Yeah.
Do she come off as an
She give me
insecure
arrogancy.
female?
That's what she give you.
Nah, she give me
Because
insecure.
basically her subs could go to anybody. You could say it's the Remy. You could say it's to whoever. It don't have no direct statement on it. Just now, Cardi buzzing, so everybody gonna say it's the Cardi. But she was popping slick before Cardi,
But I'ma
and
t-
they were saying it's to Remy.
This is the reason why I
But-
say it's
yeah.
more insecurity than arrogance.
Yeah,
Because
I wanna-
arrogance is a natural thing. Like you can act like you arrogant, but if you arrogance is something natural and it ain't looked upon as ugly all the time.
Yeah.
But she wasn't like that when she first came out.
No, she wasn't.
So I think it's more insecurity because she reached a certain point and people threatening that top's number one spot now, and she feel threatened. That shit is a threat. It might not. Cardi B might not take over her spot, but she don't want to share it. So
Yeah,
But
no,
is it a
that's the
spot
bad
to
thing.
take?
No.
I don't see that
There's
it's a
enough
spot
money
to
for
take.
everybody.
Yes, it's room at the top. At the bottom is where it's crowded at.
Why you don't hear the white artists talk about who the best? You never hear them saying that shit.
And Cardi B had an interview, and that's just what she said. She said you don't hear other. She said she don't care about being no queen or none of that shit. She said all she want to do is make music.
Exactly.
good point.
She came on that motherfucker. She said, she said I respect people that to be able to spit things out of their head and just make a hit. She said it take her 8 hours to write one song.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
She on.
She's
Ain't
very,
nothing wrong with
that's
that.
what I like about her.
I agree.
Her
Work, bitch.
personality draws me to her
Yeah.
because she is on. And she said, I just woke up. I ain't take no bath. I ain't brushed my teeth, but I'm here and I'm sleepy. That's why they gave me this coffee and it's hot. I said, I like that bitch.
Yeah, you can't
Oh,
beat that.
that bitch choked that.
I like her.
Oh, bitch,
It's not nobody in the industry
Okay,
like
bitch.
that right now.
You right.
You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
Us.
History of rap though, females always. been
And she
gunning for
also
each
said
other,
she
though.
don't have time for subliminals. She said, I don't have time for subliminals. I'm just going to pick up the phone and call a bitch and be like, you want that smoke? She said, I'm too sensitive for that. I can't go back and forth with people like
Yeah,
that.
because subs
she said,
could be
I
to
gotta approach
anybody.
people.
Until they direct it, ignore.
I'm just saying, my whole thing is, I feel as though, don't get me wrong, like you said, Nicki always have talked her slick talk, but she'll say something like Chanel bag or this, that, and the third. To me, since Cardi has been number one, all she has been doing, been talking about stuff like post people that like have her chain on, like she posts, I forgot some artist. I want to say like Lil Uzi or somebody like that. He was like,
Yeah, Uzi.
Yeah, it was Lil Uzi. He had a chain on, right?
Yeah.
And he was like, they know, yeah, it's Nicki Minaj fan for life. It just was just like,
Man, she do that shit.
it just.
But she
you know,
been doing it, bro. It's just
But
whoever
not like
popping,
this,
that's who
not
they
like
directed
this.
to, though.
Cardi B, to me, is more relatable. She's more relatable to me as an artist. I can relate to Carly. That's why I like her. Nicki is Hollywood.
She was made.
I can't
That's the
relate to
difference.
that.
She
I
was
can't
made.
relate
She
to
was
that.
she was actually put together by the artist label, by the label. She was formed. Cardi B is herself. That's why people could relate. But at the end of the day, talent is talent. So at the end of the day, Nicki Minaj can't want to have a seat by herself because you ain't the only person that's talented.
Right.
And Cardi B was also expressing how she feels like people think that they can be rappers and stuff because she makes it look so easy, or just because she got on and she's a stripper. She was basically saying, no, she worked hard.
Yeah.
She was she
I
worked
agree.
extremely hard. Like she said, she didn't just get on. I mean, yes, my songs is catchy, but I work hard for that song. She said, I write my own shit. It take me a long time. She said, I work hard. She said, that's why, you know what I'm saying, it's taking me a while to put my album out because I want it to be extremely good and I'm working hard on it.
Yeah, I've been paying attention to Cardi B for a while, man, and I know about 5 females that
Since
rap
she was
better than her,
ratchet.
but
Yeah.
they don't work as hard as and, that,
Yeah.
and remember you asked
2
that question.
mixtapes in a year.
Remember you asked that question.
Yeah.
What's more important, the talent or the work
Or the
ethic?
grind, or the grind.
She's perfect. She's the answer to
Right.
that. Like her work ethic, talent wise, I don't know. She
But
okay,
at the end of the
but-
day, she like she said, because I read a post that she posted, and she basically was like, last year at this time, she posted of the song basically of last year around about this time, and she was like, she thankful for that her song of course went number
Right.
1, but she was like she been high, last year, but she said, like you said, she worked hard for her shit. She said she got first she did everything on her own. She got signed. She said the labels ain't do shit for her.
Right.
Only thing they kept telling her was keep grinding, keep grinding, keep grinding. They didn't put her on no fucking stage.
Right.
They had to take for her song to get where it's at now. Now people want to do features with her. She said she reached out to a lot of people
Yeah, the
to
ladies,
do
they
features
just,
with.
They just grab a hold of you, so if you do pop, they eat. That's
Yeah.
all. They ain't about to push your ass out
Well,
there.
I know
and
we've
do
been
your
on
work
this
for
subject
you.
matter for a long time, so I hope she making her money off the shit though. I do hope that.
Kodak
Right.
Black eats first off of Bodak Yellow.
So Keisha Kaur, y'all know Keisha?
Yeah, Gucci wife.
Oh yes. So
She's a cunt bitch.
Oh, Keisha is something.
Yeah.
Keisha is something. But Keisha wants to let us know the first time when she fell in love with Gucci Mane.
Okay, bitch.
Now you know normally when you meet somebody, you go out to dinner, you go to a movies.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Conversation. You meet online. You know, stuff like that. She fell in love with him the first time when she bathed him.
What?
She
Don't nobody-
bathed him.
Bitch, don't nobody
She
believe that.
washed him up.
You
So I
washed your
guess
baby.
it was something in the middle, bitch, that made her say, marry me, bitch. For real. She bathed that man.
That's a good woman.
She bathed him.
Oh, you want
And
her
Gucci Man said, he never been bathed like that a day in his life.
Damn.
Not even by his own hands.
Okay.
Okay, but what the fuck did she do? I want to know, did she lick you like a cat, Gucci? Did she lick you like a hound dog? Fuck. All right? Yes. So get this. Denny's, okay? Oh, Denny's in hot water, bitch. You
Okay.
know Denny's,
P-
okay? Yes,
P.
Denny's. Okay, not Denny. Denny's, the restaurant, bitch. Breakfast spot.
Oh,
where me,
Diddy.
you, and Ron
No,
ate
where they
at.
at?
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
with that server.
Yeah, okay.
Shit
So
falling
here-
in our food, bitch.
So here we go. Denny's, okay? They was in there.
Okay.
Caucasian couple.
Oh.
Eating their food. Ordering their shit. Then these African Americans come in. Sit down. Order their shit.
Okay.
But the waiter told them, before we cook your food, pay the bill now.
Facts.
Bitch.
To who?
To the African
American
American
cup.
men.
Oh, bitch.
He said, before we cook your food, pay the bill down. Now, the excuse on why they said that is because they said a lot of people has been coming in Denny's walking out.
Facts.
But they didn't do that to the Caucasian couple. They only did it to the African American men.
That happened before though.
The Caucasian couple that was sitting there, they seen everything, and they got offended for the African American men.
Right.
So they was given, when the waiter come back, let your waiter know that we didn't pay before we ate.
Ooh, bitch.
Yeah, so the Caucasian people was
They
like,
throwing salt.
they was like, let your waiter know that we didn't pay before we ate.
Right.
Okay? So the Caucasian man said, that's racist. I mean, and the African American man said, that's racist too.
Yes, it is.
Okay? So now Denny's is issuing out an apology.
Why can't shit like that happen?
That happened to us in IHOP though. St. Barnabas Road. They don't play that shit.
You
They
ain't-
still do that shit.
Shit, I would have been paid off that
Yeah,
shit.
St. Barnabas. I'm going back in there.
And the white people on your side too.
I guarantee you,
Shit.
St. Barnabas Road does that shit. After the club, they don't play that
I'm
shit,
asking
bro.
you why you ain't getting no lawsuit.
I didn't know it was that damn serious until now.
So Lil Wayne, let's keep this tea going. Lil Wayne, he skipped the concert after refusing to go through security. He said, y'all not checking me. He said, y'all not checking me.
You know that
Motherfucker's
jump was
crazy,
on
man.
He said, y'all not checking me. Birdman's chasing me. Y'all not checking me.
Nah. Yes. He come down here and swipe me real quick like a falcon, bitch.
Y'all not checking me. Y'all didn't see my motherfucking tour bus got shot up months ago.
I
Y'all
got
not
shot
checking me. They said, okay, well, we can't check you. You can't perform. He said, that's fine.
Damn.
And he left.
Keep the money
Damn.
I'm already paid.
Hold on.
He fucking left.
What did he really thought he was gonna go
left.
through that fucking airport without getting checked?
Now, me, I thought celebrities don't get. No, this wasn't at the airport.
This was at the
show,
venue.
at a stadium. He was supposed to perform at the stadium.
Okay.
He told the security, y'all not checking me.
Okay, that's understandable now. I can understand that. Then.
Birdman is chasing
Yeah,
me.
exactly.
No, he didn't say that part. That's me adding that, okay? Okay?
Oh yeah, I can
That's my
understand.
tactics.
Yeah, that's my antics, okay?
I wouldn't have went on either. Fuck that.
He said, y'all not checking me.
Yeah.
They said, well, Mr. Little Wayne, okay, Mr. Tucci, okay, Mr. Sushi,
Sushi,
whatever
bitch,
you
you
call
want to be
yourself,
called
okay? Hishi,
Sushi.
whatever. It's Moolah, baby. Whatever the fuck you call yourself, okay? Seriously, if you don't let us check you, you can't perform tonight. He said, it's Moolah, baby. And left.
I already
Okay.
got my moolah, baby.
Yes.
You got that
I
deposit.
said,
already.
shit. Now,
Damn, Wayne.
this same night, who was scheduled to perform was 2 Chainz. Cardi B was also scheduled to perform, but Lil Wayne didn't. And this happened in
was a-
Columbia, South Carolina.
Oh, they was lit out.
That's a
Columbia.
nice show.
That's a good show.
Yeah.
He said, fuck that, y'all not checking me.
Not out here.
It goes down.
Well, that's my tea for today. Yeah, so what do y'all have for me here at the tea party? Give it to us, Tony.
Well, there's a new growing trend going around on social media where African American men has been posting videos walking their girls on leashes like dogs.
What?
Yeah.
I seen that.
They
I
said
wish
it's
a
been.
bitch would
They
even
said
try
the
to
first
come
video
close
came
with
out in
rope.
2016, where men were having their women crawl on all fours and walk on a leash, remain silent and obey their commands in public. This was not only being allowed in their private homes. This was out on the street in public, encouraging women to act as an equivalent to an animal. And this is happening in the United States, but they saying basically it's called the Walk Your Bitch on a Leash Challenge.
Okay.
That's very degrading.
Okay.
That's very degrading.
Yeah, I wish a motherfucker would.
Oh,
That is very
I
degrading.
wish your mother-
Would y'all walk
You ain't
y'all
see the
bitch on the leash?
but did you see the video,
Is that
bro?
a fantasy? Is that a
No,
fantasy?
no, that shit was that video
Maybe
is
in the
actually
house.
some dumb shit, bro. Like
guess nothing
the
out
bitch
of
was
it.
barking and all of that shit, bro.
That's
Dig a
very
hole. The
degrading.
bitch was digging.
That's very degrading. So degrading, I don't want to hear no more. Go ahead, Miami.
So, this bitch, fool,
Give us your tea.
27-year-old woman
Uh-huh.
in New York, well, up in Maine,
Uh-huh.
was fucking the students. What we was talking about. And she was the health teacher, bitch.
The health teacher.
The health teacher was giving up health, bitch, physically.
Oh my God! I guess she was like
She was
bump them bump.
bump to bump. He was
these
he was
bitch-ass
he was
niggas selling.
17. He was 17. How they found out was the motherfucker was in love with her and tried to kill himself, commit suicide. So he was hospitalized from taking too much codeine, ibuprofen, and all this other shit.
So he was in love with the teacher.
yeah, and then he admitted
How old
to,
was he?
He was 17,
Yeah.
and he was admit. She pussy whipped him off.
Yes.
She put
And she said,
motherfucking
no.
special
Sound like Emma Rose at
she
21.
put that
Savage.
special
Oh, that's gonna
education
happen.
on his ass.
And and he admitted to his aunt.
But you know what's so fucked up though? Guys praise this type of activity
You right.
until it happened to your daughter.
Huh?
You praise this you praise this type of
young guy
activity.
fucking an older woman.
Yeah.
If a motherfucking older dude touch a young girl, we don't appraise that shit.
No,
No,
You just said until it happened to your daughter.
No,
Right, that's what
you
we said,
praise
praise
it
it
when it
when it
happened
happens
to a little boy, but if it happened to a girl, you don't praise it.
Yeah, we don't appraise none of that shit. If an old man touch a young child, a young girl or boy,
That's the point he making.
I
That's
know.
what I'm saying.
I'm
no,
agreeing
you
with
said
you.
niggas telling. No, you said niggas out here telling.
No, because this is what I'm saying is the student. If I could fuck my teacher back then, bro, I wouldn't have said shit, bro. They
See,
be
and
telling.
I think
what
that's
he's
wrong.
saying.
That's
I'm
what
agreeing
saying.
with. I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah,
I'm not
shit.
going against it. But
That's wrong.
I'm not telling my. What the fuck am I telling for? I would have loved to
that's
fuck a
rape.
couple of my teachers.
That's rape. That's rape. Regardless of how you look at it, it's rape.
Yeah, that's a 10 years age difference. And
Yeah.
basically,
Facts.
she said, and when he was
It's
hospitalized,
rape, and it's also manipulation, and it also can cause, like what happened to this young boy. It also can cause mental damage.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
he's fucked up. And basically, he admitted to his aunt that she gave him oral sex. They had sex in her house, inside the classroom, in the car,
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a
lunch
little
breaks
too
and
much.
shit.
Understood.
So she's been indicted,
She should.
but they let her out on fucking bail.
Okay, well they need to find her. Some bitches from around the way, Keisha, Tamika, and Shanisha, get that bitch.
And beat that bitch ass.
Yeah.
And she's supposed to go to court December the 22nd.
That's
but
crazy.
She got so many charges.
Yeah.
She's gonna be guilty.
Was
now.
he the only kid?
Yeah, that's all they say for right now, that she was the only child.
Broke that man heart. Damn.
Okay, no, fuck you. Go, Raw. Yes.
So my story was about the world's best education systems. It was like the top 20. So I'm gonna just give you
10.
I wasn't even gonna give you 10.
Okay.
But I give it to you if you want.
5.
Okay.
All right. Well, I gotta start from 8 because that's
Okay,
what
go.
the U.S. was.
Okay, U.S. was number 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 8 in Netherlands was 7, Singapore
Wow.
6, Egypt 5.
Wow.
Well, Egypt was 6. Sorry. New Zealand 5, South Korea 4, Turkey 3, Greece 2, and China was number 1. Which
China?
already, yeah, China.
They smart as shit
They
over
got,
there.
Yeah.
Because they building bombs.
Yeah.
They
Not
building
only
bombs.
that, but you know they
building
teach
bombs.
they teach all year round. They don't have no summer breaks and
Ain't no
shit like
summer.
that. Yeah, they school all year round. They don't play that shit.
They building bombs. Okay, so here we go. Yes. So I want you to give me the number one answer. Okay, that's the name of this game. The number one answer. Yes, then we ain't play a game in a long time, Tea Party. So I want you to give me the number one answer. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna point to you. Okay. And this is gonna be a process of elimination.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Yes.
Fuck that game.
Okay.
Fuck that game.
So if you get it wrong, leave the table.
Oh, no. No, you cannot do that.
Yes, I'm the fucking boss.
fat-ass couch
Yes, I'm
back
the
there.
boss. Yes, so go sit on the couch.
Go sit on the
Okay,
fucking
just go
couch.
sit on the couch.
Couch
All right?
potato.
Here we go. If you get it wrong, just leave the table.
Shit.
The last person standing will be considered the winner.
Okay.
Okay? Now, if the last person standing, okay, don't get their answer right, the number one answer, okay, they leave the table.
Shit.
And I'm going to do the show by myself. Yes. Yes, the producer like this game. Yes, here we go. Here we go. Question number 1. Okay? And this is to Tony Smoke Weed Tea. Here we go. 10 seconds. We looking for the number 1 answer. Okay? Think the number 1 answer, the top answer. It might be multiple answers, but think of the number 1 answer.
Do you give us the answers and we got to pick them?
No, when you give me if you give me the right answer, I'm going to say, that's right.
Oh, shit.
Here we go. Question number 1, 10 seconds. Where do people usually wear sandals? Number 1 answer. Go ahead, Tony!
That was too fucking
Yes!
And then he gotta say the answers though, and then you let him know which one.
No, I'm
No, I
not.
say
He
you gotta
right.
guess.
He right. No, you go. Oh yeah, you next.
And ain't no
You
multiple
ready to
questions?
leave?
That's what
No.
I'm saying. We
No,
can't be
you ready to
wrong.
leave?
You
No.
just-
Multiple
bullshit.
guesses Out of 10 seconds until you get the
Right
top
answer.
one on
Right.
the
Here we
page.
go.
He's too good for this.
Yeah,
fucking
no,
game.
the
He
beach.
always-
You're right, Tony. Thank you. Yes, don't blame it on the
See, it's
weed.
the
Don't
high.
blame it on
It's
the
the
weed.
Church after that.
Don't blame it on the weed. Here we go. 10 seconds. It's on you. Ooh. Yes. Let me go find something geographic. Yes.
Shit.
Okay. The number 1 answer. Name a way, 10 seconds. Name a way you can tell someone is a doctor just by looking at them.
Your glasses.
No.
Their coat.
No.
The thermometer.
No.
That was talking about that.
You can't
Hold
say
on.
no.
No, that's right. No, that's right. What's the answer?
She said it. She said it.
No.
I
was saying that.
No, he gotta say the answer. He gotta say what it is.
I said thermometer.
It ain't no thermometer. It's
But
the
he was
what?
doing like
The
this.
test.
Yeah,
I said
Look, he was doing like this thermometer though.
No, but that's not what it is.
I get what you
We
said.
not deaf in this motherfucker.
Fuck the show.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Get the fuck up. Get the fuck up. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Get the fuck up. Thank you. Yes. And why would you tell her? Bitch, I should kick you off the show. He's not really here. He's a temp. He's not a part of the tea party. He's a temp. Fuck. We always want him gone. Fuck. He's a temp.
He's a
This
tip.
nigga said
Okay.
thermometer.
He up there like this. Thermometer. Thermometer.
at work all the time and I got that shit wrong.
All right, here we go. Yes. All right. The number one answer.
Okay.
10 seconds. Okay.
Shit.
Name something a little kid might tell you about Santa Claus. Go.
He's fake.
No.
He's real.
No.
He rides on a sleigh. He rides on a reindeer.
Nope.
He comes at Christmas.
Nope.
He brings gifts.
Nope.
He got a beard. He's fat.
That right! Yes! The number one answer! Go ahead!
No,
Yes.
it wasn't.
No, she had 1 more seconds left. You out of here.
Yeah.
Can you please get the fuck out the room? Can you please get the fuck out the room?
Talking. Don't sound talking.
All right, here we go.
Yes. Yeah. Y'all gotta help me play, motherfuckers.
Here we go. Yes. 10 seconds.
Okay, that was.
Okay. Here we go. Name something you wear to cover your ears.
Earmuffs.
That's right. Thank you. The
He
first
always
one.
get the easy shit. That's
Here we
easy.
go. Here we go. You go. Yes. Do y'all hear something? Cole, is your stomach growling? Because I hear a lot of mumbling. Producer, is your stomach growling? Because I hear a lot of mumbling. Fuck. Okay? Here we go. Yes. The number one answer. That's the name of the game. 10 seconds.
Okay.
Okay? What one thing would you most hate to forget to pack on a trip?
Money.
No.
Shit. Fuck you, Ron. You said the back on the trip. Shit, your luggage.
Time up.
I said luggage.
Thank you. No, the number one answer was clothes.
Oh,
thank
shit.
you.
That's
Yeah.
part of luggage.
No, thank you. See you. See you. Oh, it was nice meeting you. Bye-bye.
Don't you worry. Watch this fat ass walk away.
Yes. So, Tony,
Walk the fuck away like
it's on you, Tony. Now, this is this. This is how this works. If you get this right, you will bring them all back. Okay?
Cool.
If you get this wrong, you leave. Okay? And I do the show all by myself. Here we go.
Right, Tony.
Yes. Here we go. It's all on you. What you gonna do? Do you hear something? Okay, here we go. 10 seconds. You motherfucking right. 10 seconds. Here we go. Besides throwing them away, name something you can do with old newspapers.
Name a lot of shit.
Clean the glass.
No.
Oh, newspaper. Wrap glass.
No.
Eat crabs.
No.
Read them.
Time up. Yes!
What?
The number one answer is recycle. Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
same as
Thank
throwing that
you.
shit
Get
away.
the fuck. Get the fuck. Get the. Welcome to the morning tea with only Lonnie Bee. Welcome to the morning tea with only Lonnie motherfucking Bee.
I'm getting my seat back. Y'all got me fucked up. Carl gonna have to call motherfucking security. Y'all gonna have to call security. Fuck that. Lonnie gonna have to call security to get me the fuck out
I
of
made
here.
it to the last round.
Fuck that.
Yes.
He ain't shit. He ain't shit.
Oh my God, that was a good one.
Yeah, that was a good
one. Okay, yes. So let's move on to these topics. Yes, okay, because we have topics for the day. Now, you know how we do it here at the Tea Party. Now, we have a lot of topics that we have going around the room. Now, we'll ask individually one-on-one, and then we will care to jump in. Okay? So feel free to jump in. Okay? Thank you. Yes. Question number 1. Going to Ron. Process of elimination. It's like that. Ron, do you think relationships can survive with only just doing oral sex?
Nah. I mean, you just talking about the sexual aspect or just the whole relationship?
Yeah. Like you don't have sex. If you do have sex, it's just oral.
Nah. I think somebody gonna end up cheating, man. I mean, cause sex, big part of relationship. So just the oral sex, nah. I don't think so.
What do y'all think?
For a while, we go on.
For the entire relationship, baby, not for a while.
Nah.
Yeah,
So
the
you
entire
don't think you-
the entire relationship could be for 2 years. I mean, for 6 months. That's it. 6 months. Oh, you got
That's
fucked
it.
it? Okay, goodbye. The head was good while
But
I
yeah, like, nah. I love head, but pussy is a hell of a drug. My Rick James.
So when we came in here earlier this morning, me, Ron, and the producer was having a conversation. Okay? And the conversation was about guys that's being forced to be married. Because the producer called over here to the right.
Okay.
He said he was forced to be married. He got married at 21. Okay? He been married for how many years, Cole? He was only married for 2 years. It was a mistake. You had a child by this woman? Had a child by this woman, so the parents encouraged him to marry the woman because he had a child. So he felt like he was being forced. I personally said I didn't think he was being forced. I personally said I think it was a decision that he made because he was influenced by others.
Right.
Because I'm sure when he married, Cole, correct me if you're wrong, if you need a mic, share. I'm sure when he married, he already felt, I don't want to marry this bitch. Is that right, Cole? He said that's true. So therefore, he wasn't forced because he already knew how he felt. He was influenced.
That's kind of the same because at
You
the
think
end of the
being
day,
influenced is forced?
Yeah, because he's scared to let down either they family, her, or his family. You know what I'm saying? So
Force to me is
Pressure.
Force to me is like, yeah, pressure. But influence to me is taking on the opinions of others. So that's me, you caring what other people think and you're forgetting about how you feel.
what if you ain't had no options on what they thought? Like it's your family and they family that's telling y'all should be together. Like y'all, they young. You know what I'm saying? So,
We're all surrounded by our family, but we have our own individual lives to
not
live.
everybody family be on your ass about shit like that either. You know what I'm saying? You should be married and not everybody.
But again,
family
we
be
all
on that.
surrounded by our family, but we all have our individual lives to live. My mom can tell me, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this all day. But it's all about how I feel about doing it.
But you're
Because
not,
my mom not living my life.
you're not easily influenced either, though. It depends
So
on
he
the
is.
person.
So are you calling the producer weak?
No, I'm not.
Are you calling the
At
producer
that time,
weak?
at that time for love, evidently he was. If he married
Nah,
somebody,
he was 21 also.
He was
that's what I
young.
said at that time.
Yeah.
So yeah, at that time for love, yes, that was a weak decision because he didn't really mean it in the inside and he knew beforehand. So you know what I'm saying? He just made a mistake. You live and you learn.
Right.
But I look at it like
So do you think people can be forced to be married?
Hell yeah.
force and, and manipulated, or
I believe in manipulation.
but manipulation.
But it's something about force. I don't
That's a stronger
I don't
word.
see nobody forcing me to marry somebody.
Forcing is kind of like putting a
A
gun to your head.
Yeah,
Motherfucker,
that's
you gonna
what
say I do.
I'm
You
thinking.
know
I
what
like
I'm saying?
Or
I can't see
I think
nobody.
forcing is more of a blackmail. If you have something to blackmail, you know what I mean? Someone like, I'm gonna leak this shit, bitch. If you
Nah,
don't-
say a female in a relationship, right? But she ain't financially stable, right? This man been taking care of her and whoop de whoop, and he just was like, "Bitch, you ain't shit without me, whoop de whoop. You gonna marry me?" And she did it for that reason. But later
What you
on,
like women do?
it's a
One of my
force.
good girlfriends on the live, she says, but if your mom is taking care of you, it depends on the situation. Was your mom taking care of you at that time? No, his mom wasn't taking care of him. He was just influenced by
Because
the
his
opinion of his family.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, a lot of people
But
live
I
off
don't
that too.
understand how it's forced. I just think he was going off of what his parents
told him was the best decision at that
so
time.
he was basically trying to please his family instead of pleasing himself.
In this situation, force probably a tough, hard word.
Yeah, because you said it.
Yeah.
You said it.
I mean, because in a way he was forced, but you can lighten it up a little bit because he wasn't. He didn't
was
feel
directed.
threatened that he had to do it, but he was.
He wanted to fulfill.
He wanted to
everybody
make
else happy.
everybody happy.
Yeah.
So you know.
Well, I want to hear what my good girlfriends have to say about being forced to be married. Okay? So let's take it to the phone lines.
Move him.
301-288-3100. That number again is 301-288-3100. Call in right now and tell me, good girlfriends, can you be forced to marry someone? Can you be forced to marry someone? We got a call? They ain't wasting no motherfucking time. Okay, you gotta turn that radio down, girl.
Good morning, Lonnie.
Okay, good morning. You on the morning tea with Lonnie Bee. At first it would have just been me and you.
Good morning.
Yes.
Good morning, Tea Party. How y'all doing?
Yes.
Good morning.
Now you know it would have been just me and you, but these motherfuckers broke in the back door.
That's right, bitch. I've been trying to get in this back door for a few days. This is Q from Cali, baby.
Okay, Callie in the building. So tell me, good girlfriend, do you think you can be forced to be married?
I don't really think you can be forced to be married. However, some situations nowadays, people get married for convenience. You know, they get married because either they living situation ain't right, or this person, you know, we done had babies, we done been together this long, so might as well do it. A lot of people don't get married for all the right reasons like they used to back in the day, you know. That's why a lot of marriages don't last no more.
Yeah.
Because it's like they don't take it for the value that it is. It's a vow that you make upon God and your family and your friends. This is a vow. You know, and when you break that vow, it's different. Marriage doesn't say to divorce to its part. The world tells you can get a divorce. So people go in it for convenience. I don't think they really forced to do so. I think a lot of people just get married because of the situation and it's convenient at the time for them.
Okay, well, in this case, our producer who's sitting here listening, our producer married a woman because she was married. I mean, not because she was married, because she was pregnant. And he didn't really want to marry her, but his family wanted him to marry her. So he married her for the family and not for him.
Right, and a lot of youngsters these days are doing that.
But don't you think that's wrong? What do you think that situation is? Do you think it's forced, or do you think he was just trying to please everybody else and under their influence?
In that situation, I think he just, because he was so young at the time, it was like, okay, this is what my parents want me to do. And, you know, when you in your 20s, you still kind of do, especially if you was raised by your parents, you still try to please them as you know, in your 20s. So you coming straight out of high school and everything like that. You just now learning how to be an adult. You getting faced with all these life situations and things. So you're still trying to please them instead of pleasing yourself because you really don't know who you are in your early 20s.
Right.
And when you get forced with a child, I know for myself, I was a young mother. And when you get forced with a child, you're faced with adult situations that you really don't want to be in. So in his case, I would say he was kind of pressured to do so because it was like, you know, especially if he had his father and his mama in his life, it's like, you know, well, I have to do this because this is the right thing to do. Who's to say he was truly wanting to do that at that time? You know, maybe he, you know, lay down with her, had a baby, but he wasn't trying to wife her.
Right. You right.
You know, so in his situation, I do think it was like a pressure thing. He was pressured. I wouldn't say he was really forced. I think he was more so pressured because he was into like, I'm still trying to do right by my family. I don't know who I am yet, but I know that, you know, my family ain't served me wrong thus far, so I'm still trying to just do right by them. That's why I didn't last that long.
There you go, good girlfriend. Thank you for calling in.
He was still learning. He was still learning himself. And I'm pretty sure in the midst of that marriage, it was like, this is not what I want. This is not who I decided to be with. When you're in your 20s, you trying to learn who you are.
Yeah. That's why he divorced her after 2 years.
Yeah. But as long as he takes care of that kid, hey, can't nobody fault him. You know what I'm saying? No, that's why the world allow you to get divorced. However, I would tell him as advice going forward, be sure on who you want to marry because it is a vow before God. This is not something you just do lightly.
Right.
Your marriages are not taken lightly in God's eyes.
Right. Well, thank you so much for calling in. We appreciate you, and you have a wonderful morning.
But she divorced
You
him.
too. Love you, Lonnie.
Love you, too.
And also you need to state why she divorced him.
Yes, okay? So, she did divorce him, right? And the reason why she divorced him is because he likes to cheat.
Oh, cheating ass producer. This nigga.
But hold on. But what do you expect for him to do when he was unhappy with even marrying her?
That's like the nigga with the friend.
The twist to the story.
Who married the sister. He would have did the same thing.
Do we have any more calls? I'm sure they lightened up like a Christmas tree. Yes.
Hello?
Good morning, bitch. Thank you for calling the Morning Tea with Lonnie Bee. Who is this and where you calling from?
Hello?
Who is this and where you calling from?
This is Yolanda. I'm calling from Roseville, New Jersey. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Yes, so I want you to chime in.
I was trying to call you. I miss you. How you doing?
I miss you too. I want you to chime in on this conversation. So what do you think about this whole ideal of our producer being divorced after 2 years and being forced, that he says, Ron said he was forced to being married. Do you think people can be forced to being married?
It all depends on the age. Like, if you young and sometimes you can't be forced to be married, I really think it depends on the age. Mm-hmm. The age of the person.
Right.
Because when you're a little older, you're more stable, and then you make your own decisions. Like, when you first in love, 18, 19, a lot of people got married when they was young. A lot of people had shotgun weddings. You know, they was forced back then at them times. But to me, it depends on the age.
So listen to this situation and tell me what do you think about this situation, okay? Because you're going to help me help him, okay? Carl is sitting here sweating, okay, like a prostitute in church. So you're going to help me help him, okay? So Carl was 21. The girl got pregnant, okay? He went back and told his parents. The parents said, you better marry that woman, okay? Carl was thinking about it. He didn't want to marry her, but he did it anyway. Not for the sake of him, but for the sake of his parents. So now he's married. He's unhappy. He's running the streets. He's doing all type of things. He get caught. The bitch divorced him. So what do you think about that situation?
Like I said, he was too young to get married. He was forced. When you force anything to happen.
So do you think
at that time anyway, your mind still ain't developed really.
Right. So do you think he should have went against his parents' will, or he should have just obeyed his parents?
I would have tried to talk to my parents. I think you forced me or whatever, but everything crazy nowadays. Anything goes now. I don't know.
Right.
That's hard.
So,
okay. Well, thank you so much for calling in. I appreciate you, and I love you.
I love you too, Ronnie.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Okay, you too. Okay, we're going to stop there on the calls, and we're going to move on. Okay, because I have some more questions that I have to ask the Tea Party. And this is for you, Miami.
For me, baby.
Yes. Do you believe a married gay couple is good to raise a newborn child? They're watching, bitch. Okay.
Sure, bitch. Yes, they are. Keep the ratings up, bitch.
Do you think married gay couples are good to raise a newborn child?
Newborn, like newborn, yes.
Straight out the womb.
Not old, bitch.
Yeah, straight out the womb. Pick this bitch up from the hospital,
be honest,
like groceries.
Yeah, newborn, yes, but I do think it's gonna be complications with the child once they able to like start walking and talking and stuff like that. They're gonna ask questions because, or when they go to school, when they start school, because they're gonna see, they're gonna see mother and father, you know, at other, you know, with their classmates and things like that, and they're gonna be like, damn, I got daddy and daddy, or I got mommy and mommy. What's up here?
Right.
And they're gonna start asking questions. And I have seen it before. A gay couple, 2 females, they kiss in front of their daughter. No, in front of her son. So her son kissed the boy, because she said, well, mommy kissed mommy, so I thought 2 girls kissed, so I thought 2 boys supposed to kiss. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So I do think it's going to be complications there.
Chime in, Tony. What you think?
I don't want to insult nobody.
You talking. This is the tea part.
My whole thing is, I say yeah, but it's a yeah and a no, because I know some gay dudes that's some good dudes, you know what I'm saying? Some stand up men individually.
Yeah, as long as you
you
give
know what I'm saying? Long as they keep the sexual aspect out of the child eyes until the child old enough, I think it could work. But a child is a sponge. You know what I'm saying? And I know I like to kiss girls and shit, because I seen it going on in my household as a child. That's why we was getting spankings for humping and shit, because dry humping was on TV. So if that's what you see as a child, and it's the person that you learning from, and they doing it. Yeah, I think a child has a higher chance of trying the same sex, because that's what the child grew up saying. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, to raising a kid, yeah, but just keep the adult side out of it, though.
Yeah, because I feel as though as long as you give love,
to the best of your ability.
Right.
You know
Yeah.
What do you think, Ron?
Let that child know what it is.
Yeah.
No. And I'm gonna say no, because who's gonna breastfeed it?
Every child don't have to be breastfeed.
They
you
should.
dumb fuck.
They should.
Everybody don't have to
They
be
should.
breastfeed. Well, you
This
look like you
nigga-
available, okay? Big ass chest.
That nipple.
Yeah,
That
you look
nipple.
like you available.
Nipple.
Okay.
You know, I'm a firm believer of a man and a woman should raise a child.
Okay.
Because a child needs both.
Right.
I do
Yeah.
agree with that, because, like you said, a woman for the nurturing, and then a man
For
to
the
show
strength.
that, yeah.
But
yeah.
at the same time, I think it's becoming more of the natural thing in schools, where kids are saying 2 men and 2 women. So I don't think the kids are going to be less uncomfortable these days, because it's the disconnect is getting smaller and smaller. So it's more normal now. Back then it was like, what the
Yeah, that's
fuck?
what- yeah.
But
Yeah.
now it's like,
It's
okay, I see
everywhere.
that all
That's
the
what I'm about to
time.
say.
Right.
Nowadays,
So you say a no?
I say no.
You don't think they can raise a good child?
You say the newborn.
Yeah.
Nah, newborn. I think as they get older, yeah. But a newborn, I think the newborn needs so much like a mother's nurturing that I wouldn't agree with the 2
Coming
Even
from
if
a
it's
man.
even if it's 2 women,
2 women more so, because I just
but not 2 men.
nah.
don't
I think the woman, I think a baby definitely needs that woman's nurturing. Natural
The
woman's-
latch.
the
That
latch.
leash.
Yeah, I think they
of a
need
woman.
that. Yeah.
Damn, that is true. But
Well,
I know
from
some women.
experiences, I have seen relationships of 2 guys that have done better than regular parents.
Yeah, I think I've seen it too. I think they do a
I
good
seen
job.
it as well.
Yeah.
But I also
or just
know
a single
one.
father alone.
And then when it comes to the child developing into a teenager to an adult, that comes the form of communication. It's just like in
Yeah,
a
that's what
regular
I'm
home.
saying.
Like in a regular home, everybody is supposed to have that connection within their kids. Like you're supposed to talk to your kids, let your kids know what's going on.
Right.
Because you got to prepare them for the world. Because if the world start teaching your kids, the world going to turn your kids against you.
Oh, yeah.
So you have to tell them what's going on. So when it comes to kissing, mommy and mommy and mommy in the room, daddy and daddy in the room, while y'all sleep in the same bed, stuff like
Yeah.
that. When they start to get old enough to understand, that's when you start to explain.
But when it's old enough, because I know a female now.
Old enough is when they comprehend, because
Yeah,
people
'cause her-
mature at different ages.
Her kids
So when they
5
begin
and
to
6,
mature,
and they done been touching.
when they begin to
Boys.
mature and understand right from wrong, that's when you begin to explain.
Cool.
That's when you begin to
Because
explain.
2 dudes raising them.
But I do think that same sex could raise people kids.
I agree. I mean,
I
think-
really do think
I,
that.
I definitely think they can do a
As
great
long
job.
as they lay it flat out, that the decision that what you saying is an option
number one,
on our behalf.
Because number one, it takes a village. Number one, it takes a village. So who's not to say that those 2 people, those 2 guys, don't have that female best friend, or those people that's helping them nurture that child? Because it does take a village.
I think it used to take a village. Now I don't want nobody in that village touching or being around my kid. 'Cause
Well, it's all about the company that you keep.
that's true.
No,
too.
when
Now, it's all
in the
about the
village
company
doesn't
that you
always
keep.
necessarily means like they're just like I know.
And fathers can be very nurturing, because I know some single fathers that's not gay that did better than their actual biological
Guess what
mothers.
though? It's a female in the picture though. My man, I was gonna say that he got
No,
custody.
I'm talking about the one I know. It's no female in the picture.
Yeah.
It's no female in the picture. It's just him.
Nurturing.
Like, because he have a daughter, and he's very sensitive on who he introduces his daughter with.
Cool.
And one of the reasons why he don't introduce his daughter to a lot of women, because he don't want his daughter to think that it's cool that daddy have a lot of women.
Cool.
Because he don't want his daughter to be treated like that. So he's very protective of his daughter, and he keep his daughter within him.
But nurturing and raising is two different things, though. Like, I definitely think a man could do a better
No,
job.
but that's what I'm saying. He does good nurturing his daughter. Like, he had his daughter since birth because the mother strung out. He had his daughter since birth.
Okay.
So he does very good nurture. He combs the hair.
Okay.
He sit there and reads to her while, he combs the hair and everything. He took on the responsibility of not letting his daughter feel like that she's missing certain parts, you know what I'm saying, of a parenthood.
Yeah.
He's doing it all.
But
it's like a mommy, too.
Yeah.
But kids, I'm not gonna lie. Kids gonna ask. I'm sorry. Kids, they're definitely
And
gonna
when
ask.
they ask, that's
And
when
that's
you
fine.
gotta explain.
Yeah, no, that's what
what I
I
was
say.
gonna
Like,
Yeah.
because they're just like Millie Man was used to literally every other day. Me and his father rotated days. When we switched up this year, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna do this week. Like, we kind of do like weekly or just by ear. He was like, "Ma, when is Daddy Day?" I see everyone else going to school. You know what I mean? Like that. That's what I'm saying. So kids are going to ask. And then, like, I know kids in this class, they had their grandparents pick them up. And I seen one boy ask his grandfather, like, where's my mother?
All right.
You know what I mean?
One
Like,
of my good girlfriends on here made a good point. She says, as infants, they don't know, but the love still sustains.
Yeah.
She says, when older, they are already acceptance of what they saw as a child. She said, but what will mess it up is when they go to school and society gets a hold of them in their ear.
Yeah.
Then that's when things get complicated.
Right.
And that's why it's important to start communicating at home.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said as long at birth, definitely, because like you said, as long as you're giving love and you have a home and you feeding them, warm, regardless if it's two males or if it's two women, I feel as though it's gonna be okay because they, like you said, they already see you, so they already gonna accept what they have.
I think
Point
a
blank,
lot
period.
of people
But
underestimate.
as you get older and you start to see other things, they gonna wonder. Well, because everyone always gonna wonder why my household like this. You know what I'm saying? That's even if you go over Tommy house down the street and he lives in the and he live in the projects and they live in the fucking house. He gonna go back home and ask his mother, why we live in a gated community and they live in a house? You definitely gonna ask questions.
All right, let's take it to the wire. Yes, let's take it to the wire. Call in right now at 301-288-3100. That number again is 301-288-3100. 3100. I want to hear you say 3100.
Say it, Ron.
That number is 301-288.
3100.
No, 3100.
Hotline, Ron.
Good morning, bitch. Yes, welcome to the morning team with Lonnie Bee. Who is this and where you calling from?
This is Angie from Georgia, guys. The whisperer, the phone sex operator, the one from before that had all the advice for Ron.
Okay, bitch, your motherfucking introduction was longer than our question. Good morning. That's my girl. That's my girl. Yes, okay? Okay, then I see you long-winded, so make this quick. So here we go.
I'm going to do what I'm going to do.
Okay, so here we go, Google girlfriend, all right? Now tell me this. This is the question, okay? Let's stick to the topic. Now, do you think, okay, that a gay couple will be successful on raising a newborn child?
I think that they will, based on what one of the good girlfriends said in the comments, and that when they're babies, they just take in what is around them. So as long as they're in a loving home, then they will be fine. Again, the issue is going to come as they get older. There's going to come questions. It might not even come even when they get in school. It could be that when they go to the store, when you take them to the park and they interact with other children that are raised in a man-woman situation.
Right.
So they're going to introduce them to the idea that what they're experiencing is not different but wrong because they have not had that experience.
Right.
So it's very important to have that conversation to make them understand that our situation is unique to us, but it does not mean that you are not loved and that you aren't going to be able to make friends and do all those things, but people are going to look at you differently because you have two dads or you have two moms, but we still love you.
So you think it needs to be prepared at home before they start stepping into the world?
Very much so.
Right.
Very much so.
Right. Well,
it's like anything else. If there are any other differences in your household, you can have someone that is handicapped.
Right.
I know you don't want to compare it to that, but, you know, if you have someone that's handicapped, you're going to have this parent that you're walking outside and other children are going to be like, oh, well, why they got one leg or why they in a wheelchair? Like, at the end of the day, there's going to be differences in everyone's situation. The blatant difference there is going to be, I have two dads. I have two moms. But those things have to be taken care of in the household first to arm that child with the ability to be able to handle a situation when they get out there and they're around other people, because they're going to face adversity. Children are going to say things. Children will pick at things that they feel like are different. It's going to happen. So you have to make sure that they're comfortable with whatever response they come back with, because they're going to come back in that household and bring that to you when they get those different scenarios.
Yes, well, thank you so much for calling in, okay, Michelle Obama. That was a good speech. That was a good speech, Michelle. Yes. But thank
you guys have a great day. Love you.
You too.
Right? I love you too. Call in anytime. I like her.
Michelle.
Yes. Okay, let's move on. We have another question, and this is for Tony T. It's on you. Smoking weed. What you going to do? Fire up. Okay? Tony T, do you believe your race affects your intelligence?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
Do you believe race affects people's intelligence, period?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cause the curriculums that we even learn is different from other races, basically. Let's say a private school.
Who you think the smartest race is?
Black people.
Okay.
But I'm just saying what the things that we are smarter in other ways.
They sit over China. Shit.
We are smarter in other ways, basically. I think in the intelligent part, like, I mean, the way it's forced upon us is that the Caucasians are smarter than us. But honestly, I think the black people are smarter. But they just teach them more advanced things than we do. A lot of things that we learned, we took upon ourselves to go learn versus learning it in school.
Okay. What do you think, Ron?
That's easy. Blacks by far. I mean, because...
Not who's smart. I'm saying, do you feel like that your race affects your intelligence?
It doesn't affect my intelligence, but I do think it affects a lot of our people's intelligence, though. Because a lot of...
People are one-minded.
Not only just that, but a lot of people don't understand our culture and know how smart we are. Like, they don't know that all of these inventions and how the world...
Came
how
upon,
the world basically has come about, comes from us. And a lot of people don't know that. And man, we so fucking we've been brainwashed so bad, man, that it's sad. But at the same time, we kind of collectively coming together to build that pride back up and understand how powerful we really are.
But you know what? The distractions of our community by not learning or not trying to educate is because we're too busy tearing each other down.
Oh shit, yeah, but
we're too busy tearing each other down and not moving as a unit, not moving as a community. You know, so we're not trying to help each other. We're trying to attack each other.
And you know, that's funny you say that, because a lot of wealthy people, and this really from the Jews aspect, a lot of them. And a lot of other cultures too, even Hispanics now, they surpassing us because a lot of them put their money together and they becoming corporations and they building their communities up. Right. Black people, when they get rich, they like, even you can look at the rappers, and I hate to say the rappers and the athletes, but I'll do that because everybody's familiar with it. But they get rich and they showing everybody how rich they are, and they not showing everybody how to come up, and they not putting their money with other people that got money. And you
they come off as a tease, like nanny boo boo, I'm rich and you're broke.
That's exactly what it is.
Because I feel like everybody, like you said, everybody, you know, is tearing one another up. It's just like, I'm waiting to get up just to throw shots at you. I'm waiting. Hey, don't you worry, can't wait.
The Nicki Cardi B situation. That's kind of like it.
Yep. But nobody telling you how to do it.
Yep. Let's move on to the next question. Here we go, Ron, and this is on you, okay? What's the right age to get married?
Definitely, I would say.
Obviously not your age.
Nah. You've never been proposed to.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes,
I would
I
say,
have.
no, you haven't. Call, rewind the tape.
Ron, it's okay.
But back to my question.
Not your age.
I would say, excuse me. I would say, for a male, I would say after 30. It's hard for me to put the age on a woman because
Is it an age or is it a feeling?
no, I think it's guys
Definitely
not
age.
ready to after 30. That's facts. That's just the way it is. We animals, man. We ain't ready to even think about being in a serious relationship until we get 30 or above. Because it's too much fun out here, man. Like,
I'm ready to get married. I'm ready to settle down.
But look at
But
your
it takes
age.
time. But it takes time.
10 years ago, was you ready? When you was in your 20s?
No, because I didn't meet the perfect person I'm with now. Thank you.
Blah.
Thank you. You hating. You hating. Just
That-
because
that
I
was a
find
weak
somebody
answer.
that love me for who I
That
am.
was a weak answer.
Okay? Naked and clothed. Love me. See, you got to get in bed with bitches and shit. Turn off the light. Turn off the light. Just to breathe so your stomach can be out. You're not comfortable naked around bitches, okay? She like, baby, get in the shower with me. You like, no, my ankles hurt. No, it's your stomach. All right? Yes. Here we go. Miami, it's on you. So what you going to do? Now, this is a question for the whole table. So we're going to go around, okay? Now, here we go. This question is, using one word. Using one word for the whole table, okay? How would you describe your family? One word. Starting with Miami.
Which side?
One word, Miami, the side that you're closest to. How would you describe them? One word.
2 words. Fucked up.
No.
Sorry.
One word, Tony. Let's go. How would you describe your family?
Misunderstood.
Misunderstood. Oh, okay. There's a lot of crazy shit going on over there.
just for the simple fact.
Keep
like,
it to yourself. Keep it to yourself.
No, it's
man.
not
Watch.
nothing bad. It's not nothing bad. It's just like it's the family where people think is when things happen to others, they supposed to take it on the chin, but when it happen to them, something's supposed to be done about it. So I
Okay,
say
one word
misunderstood.
for my family. Hilarious.
Facts.
One word.
One word to describe my family. Damn, it's tough to put one word. I had
No,
three.
it's not. I got it right here. I got it right here. You like me to answer for you? I got it right. Psychotic. Okay? Mentally challenged. Okay? Well, how about a word we can't understand? That's one word for your family. Shit.
Damn.
Yeah, and on a good day it be defecation. Shit. Fuck.
Man.
All right, come on, Ron. Shit.
Shit.
And I know they watching, and I meant that. Ron, come on. We running out of time, Ron.
Hey, shit.
Oh,
Ron, come on. We running out of time. Get your shit together.
Come on,
Ron.
Pull your shit
Together,
together.
yeah.
These people who's watching like shit right now.
Yeah, they watching. And I meant that.
oh,
Come on, Ron.
I'm all right. Go ahead, man.
Okay, so let's move on. This is another question for the whole table. Okay, I answered for him. Thank you. Okay, he agreed. Okay. What's your favorite season? Start with you, Tony. Your favorite season?
Summertime.
Summertime. Why you like the summer? You got dreads.
I don't know. Because I don't wear them pinned up anyway. I wear them
You
down. Nah.
Oh, I see you had a good French robe one time, Tony.
Yeah, I did.
Tony had that thing wrapped up like Pam from Gina.
Yeah, I used to have that joint in the mohawk all the
I
time.
thought you was Pam from Martin.
Nah, look, that's because the job I had, you couldn't have your head down. DC housing, you couldn't have your head down, uniform. But now, I just wear my head down. But I like the summertime because it's more shit to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't really a fan of that cold weather and snow and shit.
Right.
It's cool to work in, but I ain't a fan of that shit.
Okay, what about you, Miami? Your favorite season?
Single, summer, and relationship, winter.
Ooh, this bitch always difficult, bitch. Shit.
I'm being honest.
You
If
remind
I'm
me of
gonna-
Two-Face. You two-sided. Batman, bitch. Harvey Dent, bitch.
Yeah.
Okay, go
No,
ahead.
seriously, and if I'm in a relationship, I ain't gonna lie, I love the winter. Cuddle, you know, trips, stuff like that. Things that you can do. I just think that, you know, summertime is more, it's just the social.
Ron, let it go.
You're ignorant. I'm sorry, but I just had to let that be known. But go
It's
ahead.
so
I'm
much
sorry.
phoniness. I feel like you found the real in the winter
Okay.
time, kind of, sort of.
Okay.
So, winter.
Ron, your favorite season?
And
I'm
it's my birthday.
gonna say spring because you got all them cold ass months. You just waiting for the pop out your nice little chill clothes and shit and go somewhere.
Too rainy.
Like that's when you taking your first trip most of the time. The damn springtime. I love the springtime. Ain't too hot either.
My favorite time is the winter. I like coats, scarves, hats, boots, jeans. Ow! I just like putting on the clothes and just enjoying the winter. And I like the pretty snow. Okay? Another question for the card table. Here we go. Yes. As a child, what did you wish to become when you grew up? As a child, starting with you, Ron, what did you wish to become when you grew up?
I always want to be a basketball player.
Oh, a basketball player?
Yeah.
Epic fail.
Yeah, basically.
What about you, Miami?
Janet Jackson.
Oh, Janet motherfucking Jackson.
Another epic fail.
No, I still got time. I got time, Ron.
She does the moves on that pole.
Yeah.
You got her fucked up.
I'm a bootleg Janet, bitch.
Yeah,
I'm a bootleg Janet.
She Rhythm
I'm a
Nation
bootleg
that
Janet,
pole.
bitch. I'm a bootleg Janet. Don't you worry.
Don't fuck with her.
Don't
She
you
go
worry.
up to top of that pole and slide down like the velvet rope.
Bitch. Thank you.
Yes.
And give him a Rhythm Nation, bitch.
Tony, what about you?
Believe it or not, a firefighter.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Ron.
Ron
No
stole your
bullshit.
dream.
Ron was in your dream, bitch.
Hey, nah, no bullshit though. Like a firefighter, like I was really obsessed with being a firefighter though. Until our house caught on fire.
Now, me, I always wanted to be an entertainer. I always wanted, didn't I wrong?
Yeah.
Always wanted to be an entertainer. So I guess I'm the only one living my dream.
One living my dream too, bitch. Entertainer.
That's right, Miami.
Janet is entertainer.
Okay, so here we go. The next question for the table. Okay, we dealing these cards. Okay, if social media didn't exist, how would your life be different, Ron?
Oh shit, mine be the same. I'm barely on social media.
Right.
Honestly, yeah.
Ron.
It'll be. I am. I'm barely. I like to look at. I'm barely on there though. Honestly, I don't. I'm more of a face to face type of guy. I like to be around my people, man.
Okay,
But it's definitely a great tool though. Shit.
what about you?
Oh, I'm lit without it. They know that. They know who the fuck I am.
Yes.
Before,
Yes.
after, during.
All they do is gotta come down that highway to Baltimore.
Before that.
Oh yeah.
Before Baltimore days. Baltimore only been in existence for, what, a year and a half? So prior to that, still was.
Before stadium.
Yeah, before Stadium.
Before the basement doing cartwheels.
They knew who the fuck I was around 17th and Cardi.
Yes.
They knew who the fuck Jesse was on
They
Pay.
knew you.
They knew that bitch
you.
was on Pay.
They knew
With
you.
the beats from the root to the motherfucking end of the brain.
Yes. Who was that bitch over there doing cartwheels? Skipping.
Yes, who the fuck is Skittles? Skittles over there. Yes, they do.
What about you, Tony? If social media didn't exist, how would your life be different?
Be the same. I've been popular before social media. Like I've been out and like the social person though. So it ain't. I mean, it helped.
I am a social person.
It helped, but at the end of the day, it just fucked up a lot of shit because
Right.
social media allowed a lot of people that wasn't outside and wasn't known and out and about when times was fucked up, allowed them to become somebody that, you know what I'm saying, a lot of other people
Like, where the
deserve.
fuck you come from, bitch?
Yeah, like motherfucker, who the fuck is you? I ain't even going with you.
I didn't
know
even know
what
you
I'm
had a
saying?
voice.
Right. Yeah, where the fuck did you come from? And they mean so much to people in so many ways. You know what I'm saying?
They do.
So at the end of the day, it helped people. Social media helped a lot of people, but I'd be myself without it.
Right. Like me, it helped me. I don't think I would be. I'd probably be still on the street struggling, trying to be an entertainer.
Yes, you would.
I would.
Yeah.
I would. Social media helped me a lot.
No, that's not a bad thing though.
I probably
No,
would
it's
be.
not. You
I
used it to
probably
your
would still
advantage.
be doing, shows and stuff like I used to do back in the day.
But
because it helped me a lot. It enhanced. It showcased me a lot.
It was needed for your field of work though in life.
Cause like my homeboy like.
But hold the fuck on real quick, Miami. No, hold on, no, real quick, Miami. No, because I can feel when the motherfucker try to throw me under the bus. Okay, I can feel. You talking about sure would. Yes, remember you a temp. You are a temp here. You a temp. Yes. Temporary. But no, it just what I'm saying. It really enhanced. You know what I'm saying? What it is that I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
It was needed for that field in life.
If you attack it right, I
a lot of people use it wrong.
Mm-hmm. Not necessarily, but like I said, if you attack it right, most definitely.
Okay, and the last question for the tea party here. Yes. What are you most grateful for right now in this moment? What are you most grateful for right now in this moment? I'll start with myself. I am grateful for this opportunity that the world get to see what it is I have to offer. Like, I'm grateful for this moment, this opportunity in my life. This is my best moments in my life right now. This is the best moments this journey is the best moment because I'm finding out who I am more. I'm finding out what I like more. I'm finding out what makes me feel good. I'm finding out a whole bunch of stuff about myself that I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So these moments is like, you really think that you be knowing everything about yourself until something happened. Like something happened, and this movement is what happened in my life that made me start to understand and pay attention to certain things. So this is my best life right now, and I'm enjoying this moment right here. Even it had brought me closer to like family members and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Even with this one, like Ron, I didn't want to go there, but I'm living in my truth, Sometimes it fucks you up living in your truth. It does. It fucks you up living in your truth. But I'm so used to living in my truth, I can't not live it.
Yeah, fact.
So, like this one. Okay, like me and Ron has become closer than we ever been now. You know what I'm saying? Like I see Ron around the way, he be doing. I talk to him for a minute on the block and I'm gone. Bye. You know. But now it's closer. We got a routine. 2 times out of a week we together. We eat. We talk. Or sometimes I go around the way. Where you at? Boom, boom, boom. Stuff like that. So it has really made me identify different stuff in my life. So this is my best moment. What about you, Miami?
What I'm grateful for?
Yeah. What are you most grateful for right now in this moment?
I'm actually grateful that I'm more humble in life now. I feel like I'm like really at my most humbleness right now, and I'm acceptance.
Right.
Like I feel like I always try to change people, or I want this person to be this way because I feel as though I would do it this way, so you should do it this way. Now it just like, all right, cool, whatever. I don't like I tell people if you feel as though you have to tell a person, you know what, I'm gonna treat them how they treat me.
Right.
I don't say that anymore. I don't gotta play nobody 50. I don't play people. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't gotta hold no guards. I'm just like kind of free spirited, like I ain't gonna lie, I'm just flowing.
Right.
I'm just flowing. And I feel good about it. I wake up. I'm glad that I'm able to wake up healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's just more of acceptance.
Right.
Like I'm accepting what I have.
Right.
And I'm making what I have the best versus like I gotta be here. I'm all right. Well, I'm okay. Well, I'm here. I'm gonna get there.
Right.
I'm just acceptance, my abundance that I have right now. So.
What about you, Tony?
It's kind of like the same what you said. Like I'm just happy right now, waking up every day.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, cause at the end of the day, like we all been through a lot. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I used to be one of them the popular dude in the neighborhood that was like hanging with a whole lot of people, taking care of a whole lot of people, looking out for a whole lot of people, and things happen in life that just show me that people I was taking care of wasn't the people that deserved to be getting taken care of, or they was just around for the wrong reasons. So. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, and I just feel like the people that I genuinely deal with on a daily basis is people that's really for me right now and really want the best. You know what I'm saying? Not saying, oh, nigga, you should rap or you should do music or you should do a radio show or you should do the club, and then turn around and be like, fuck that nigga when I'm gone. Like everybody really for me. Like then this whole situation with this show, like this is definitely a blessing. You know what I'm saying? I already was known and like go out and people be, hey, what's up, want to see me, but like this shit, like I can't really go places. I be forgetting that I'm on the show. Because people, grandmothers and shit be running up and want hugs and pictures. And like the feeling that you get when somebody genuinely happy to see you. That shit is like speechless. So like they ain't running up saying, oh shit, put my hood on this weekend. They really running up and they want a hug. Or they really just want a picture. Just on the fact that they know you. So like honestly, bro, you a blessing. I thank you again for the opportunity, Slim, and thank God for introducing me to y'all closer, because I already knew y'all, but you know what I'm saying, everybody closer, and through everything we went through, it's just get better and better. So I'm definitely
Tony, I always liked you more than Ron on the show. I always liked you more than Ron. Always.
Hey, no, when I first came, I thought Ron was like a mean asshole though.
Yeah, he is. He is.
Like,
after this show is over, he goes into this person.
I was like, this nigga
Miami, don't he? After this show is over, he goes into this person. I be like, get the fuck away from me. For real.
Bullshit. I was like, this nigga Ron, man. Yeah. But then Ron cool as shit though. Slim, like no bullshit.
So Ron, it's on you. Make it short. Thank you.
Mine's is short.
Because it's dreadful.
So I'm grateful at all of the little things that's going on in my life, man. Like I'm gonna piggyback on what Tony said. Like just waking up, man, and is truly, truly a blessing. Like I'm into just the drive to the radio station, the conversations I have with my friends now, and I'm proud of everything I've become. Like even the asshole comment. Like I think that stems from me speaking the truth a lot though, me personally. But
oh, fuck out of here.
But in all honesty, though, man, like just everything that's going on in my life, man, I'm very grateful, man. And I know everything else that comes with it is just more of a blessing on top of that, because I mean I'm happy as shit right now.
That's good.
I'm happy, and that's all I ask for.
So you know, on Tuesdays it's Tell the Truth Tuesdays, and on Thursdays it's Thirsty Thursdays. So we have some thirsty questions that we're gonna ask real quick. Okay, we're not going to fucking spit all day on it, okay? We're not going to spit all day on it. Start with you, Ron. Thirsty questions, okay? Titty, nipples, or toes? What you prefer?
Damn.
From a woman.
Well, I'm going to say this is a must. Any girl that I deal with, she got to have pretty toes.
So is it titty, nipples, or toes?
Toes.
Okay, yes. So you don't care if she coming in with a Donkey Kong chest. Long as
she could just have nipples and no fat part.
And you fucking think her name is Teresa, but it's really Turns. Shit, okay? Seriously, okay? Miami, it's on you. Penis size or head game?
Penis size, bitch. Penis size, bitch. Don't you worry.
So you don't care about the head game?
No, fuck that. Fuck me. I mean, I like head. Don't get me wrong. I can teach a motherfucker how to fuck. I mean, how to eat pussy. Lick your head. Go a little lower.
Yeah.
Do this. Do this. You gonna
spread the lips.
Right. You gonna get better in time, but that dick ain't gonna grow if it's that size, bitch. And you're a grown man. That dick is not gonna grow.
I know that's right.
Dick. Size of the dick, baby. Size of the dick.
Tony, ass shots or hitting it from the back?
Sex position?
Yeah. Hitting it in the butthole or hitting it from the back of the booty?
Hitting it from the back. I'm a thumb in the ass type of nigga. I put my thumb in it.
Oh my God! Don't you ever hand me a pencil? Don't you ever hand me a pencil?
Don't give me a charger. Don't touch my charger.
You done had a thumb in your ass, Jesse.
I said don't touch my charger.
I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying.
And then you pull it out, do it go.
It has at times. It has at times. Hey, but no, the thing about it is,
do you pull it out and it go? Or do it go?
Nah. Fuck no, it's over after that. If shit like that happened, but nah, the whole thing was the female actually told me to do it the first time I ever did it. I was blown the fuck away by it, like the fuck. But you actually get a different come from the female when you do that.
I need to try that.
You need to try. You done had the thumb in.
No, I'm talking about recent. I mean, like current, like
with a fingernail
button.
I ain't gonna put my fucking fingers up in my ass.
No, I'm talking about
he gotta get a manicure. He gotta have his manicure game together.
I don't have nails.
Yeah, if you gonna be sticking your finger in a girl butt, you can't scratch her shit and all that.
But I'm not a fan of playing with pussy though. Like,
this tea party is fucked up. Thank you. If you got the antidote, send it to my P.O. box. Okay? So listen, real quick. So I was having a conversation about a person. I mean, not about a person, but with the person. And they was basically trying to ask me questions that now I'm going to ask y'all. Now, these questions wasn't premeditated. They don't even know that I'm asking these questions. These questions are about me. So I did not premeditate it. I didn't mention these, did I call? I ain't say nothing to nobody about these questions. I'm just going to ask them because I was like, no, this is how I really am. They was like, Lonnie, no, it's not. No, it's not. You're not like this. I said, okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to ask people that surround me when the cameras are on and when the cameras are off. And these are the people right here.
Okay.
Yep.
So here we go. Now, Ron, every time I get on the show on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I always say, I'm cleaning my house. I'm cleaning my house. Do I have a dirty house, Ron?
No, not at all. It's big as fine, actually.
Thank you, Ron. Oh, you telling the truth?
I always tell the truth.
You tell no the fuck you don't.
Yes, I
Nah.
You tell the truth. Okay? When we leave this show, am I still the same person that I am on the show, or do I transform into a divo?
Same person.
Same person.
Yeah.
As long as I ever cross you, same person.
Same fucking person.
Thank you.
Your day
Thank
fucked
y'all.
up, it's
Speak
not
louder
after
to
you
these
cross
mics,
you.
because this motherfucker thought I was lying. Speak louder to
Same
these
person. What do you mean, Devo?
Same bubbly
like
person,
Devo,
24
like,
hours.
Like, you know, Devo action, like,
Nah.
bitch, okay, you know, we
Instead of
did this
Devo.
show.
I never got that.
Oh,
I
fuck
never
no.
got that vibe
okay.
from you, bro.
Hey, girlfriend!
Never, not even
Love
on
it,
stage,
yeah.
Slim. Not even on stage, Slim. Like you the
Okay,
same person.
next question, okay? This is what I get a lot, too. How I express that I love my good girlfriends on cameras and stuff like that. And, you know, when I'm out in public and somebody comes up to me and want to take a picture or want to speak to me, or if I see somebody that I notice they're a good girlfriend, they might spot me from afar and waiting for me to walk up. How do I react, Ron?
Oh, baby.
Open arms.
Every picture I have posted, like I said, it was not premeditated. It wasn't like, oh, go run, bitch. I got the camera on. Everything was caught off guard. Everything was caught off guard.
So how do I react when my good girlfriends when they see me in public and no camera is around us?
So act the same.
Yeah, that's what I said. Everything is always the same. You always loving.
Thank you. So I just wanted to share. I just wanted to put that out there. And I thought it would be good to talk to these two because, you know, he's quick to throw me into the dirt. He's quick to throw me in the dirt.
I was waiting to do it now, but I couldn't. You asked me the right fucking question. I'm going to tell the truth, but I mean, it is what it is.
He was quick to throw me under the dirt. All right? Yes. Okay. So I want to try something new before we leave again. Okay? I want to call this segment Ron's Judgment, bitch. Okay? Yes. Okay? Now, Ron, I want you to go around the room. Okay? To each one of us. Okay? No, man, we're going to let them talk. Don't worry. We going to get our time.
Okay.
We're going to let them talk. Let them talk. Okay? And tell us something about us that we might don't know that you see.
Something about, as far as the show goes?
No, period.
Period.
As a person.
It's a good question.
Yeah, oh, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Well, we can't say nothing back.
Oh, okay.
We can't say nothing back.
Jesse, I would say, I honestly don't think Jessie sees her full potential.
Okay.
Like, a lot of people don't know that Jessie is very, very talented as far as like rapping and dancing and like when she says she's an entertainer, she really is a fucking
really
entertainer.
is.
She got a lot of lanes that
Oh,
she
we
can
can't
get
say
involved
that.
in.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, you still can't say nothing.
Hold the fuck
You
up.
still can't say
Hold the
nothing.
fuck up.
Oh, fuck the rules.
But yeah, but so and I think that when she really, if she really break down and stop believing in her craft, man, Jessie gonna make it far. I think that, yeah. And Tony, I think Tony, from what I see, because me and Tony just linked up doing the show for real. Like, I used to always see him all the time, but we really just started to really get to know each other. Tony got like a chance to really take the show, I think, to another level for real. If he really puts the onus on himself and really start believing like he say he do, as far as, because Tony is a popular guy, and if we start promoting and marketing the show good and all that, I think he really could be an instrumental part to the show and really taking us to where we really trying to go. LonnieBee, I'ma say that.
Holy shit, bro.
I think you, well, I don't think, I know. Sometimes, and I don't even see how, you really doubt yourself sometimes. Like, a lot of people really don't see, like, well, I'm gonna say you don't see how big you can be sometimes.
You are. How big you are.
I don't think he's shit now. I'm talking about you are. You could be. I don't think he's shit. But
Shit.
Okay, hold on, no. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. But I ain't gonna let this motherfucking salty rain in my face. He got me fucked up. Okay, Carl. I know. Hold on, Carl. We about to get the fuck up out of here. Cause I know you over there neck and shit sweating. But then I'm not gonna let this motherfucking salt me in my face. I'm somebody. You piece of shit.
But like at the end of the day, I think great things are coming your way though. I really do. I've been saying you do this shit since goddamn it's over 20 years now. And I know your time coming. And when you reach that point in your mind that you know for 100% fact, because I think sometimes it's like just a little bit of doubt because you like the first that's doing it. It ain't no people fail to realize you not just a comedian, you not just a dancer, you not like you're a lot of things in one, and people can't put like a pinpoint on you. So you making your own lane, and it's difficult because if you don't have nobody really who you can idolize and really see, even though I know you idolize people, but you don't have nobody to look at and say, okay, I could do it this way. You making your own way, and that's difficult. So sometimes question can come into you because it ain't no real, you can't see anything in front of you. But when you get that shit together, brother, it ain't no stopping you. It just ain't no stopping you.
That's very true. But one thing that you confuses me. Then I know that's probably what you see, but you also say that I'm too nice of a person.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
You say I don't put my foot down. I'm too nice. I let shit slide.
No, you don't. You don't. And I mean, it could come from your loyalty though, because sometimes, and that's where it's coming. You're a loyal dude, and sometimes I do think you need to step and put your foot down a lot, cause you feel to realize this your brand,
right?
So
let me put it down now. Thank you for tuning in to the morning tea with Lonnie Bee. Everything that he said was a goddamn lie. Okay? About all three of us. I know, Ron. That was really good. That was really good. That was really good, Ron. Yes, okay? But thank y'all for tuning in today. Remember, if no one told you they love you today, just know that we do. And remember to let no bitch,
not even the one that forced you into that marriage, not even that one,
damn, producer,
upset you.
Or not even the fake genie. Okay?
Oh, in the bottle.
Upset you, bitch. See y'all next time. Peace.